let's just settle into our meditation posture. And before you do that, I'll share the screen as well. There we go, there she is. So just as you settle in, go inside, feet flat on the floor. Really try and connect with your own, first of all, with your own body. Just feel the weight of your feet on the floor, the legs in your feet, the weight of your sits bones on the chair. The shoulders are aligned with the hips, and just really imagine your spine is lengthening. You can just release your shoulders a bit if you wish. And take a nice deep breath. And then just bring your awareness to the crown of the head and just relax everything from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes of the feet. And you may notice the sensations of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. Be aware of the sounds in your environment, but try not to follow them with your mind. And then just notice the thoughts that are arising. Are they disturbing? Are you busy? Do you have a busy day ahead? Have you had breakfast yet? So you can just label them. Planning, future, anger. Oh, I'm thinking, like that. And then those thoughts, if you wish, you can place them on a little white fluffy cloud, or maybe even a lotus. And just allow those thoughts. If you like, if you see them as any kind of solid thing, perhaps you could make them sort of translucent. And allow those thoughts to float away. And bringing the mind back to the sensations of the breath, of your breathing. And bring to mind some people of your life, so your loved ones. Well, these are people that so important to us in our lives. And there's those we don't like so much, and then there's our strangers, remembering they can all change place at any time, these relationships. They're all equal, they're the same as us in their wish to be happy and their wish to be free from suffering, and in having this extraordinary capacity of Buddhahood. So we're doing this meditation on Tara this morning, for the benefit of all these people of our life, for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. And I wanted also to remind everybody of our friend here, Tina, who's had a double lung transplant this week. So just prayers for her swift recovery and full recovery. So if you imagine this Tara in front of you, so this is a solid statue made of bronze and gold material. So you can imagine that this is a light body in front of you, looking similar if you wish. And the body is radiant green light. And this Tara is sitting on a multicolored lotus and a moon cushion. So her left foot is drawn in and her right foot is out, resting on its own little multicolored lotus. And her left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy. And her right foot out indicates her willingness and her capacity to get up and act. And often she's referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha. And she represents the quick capacity, so here's female, to cut through the obstacles, to get things done and to be successful. And of course, to make us all blissful. So you can imagine Tara as young and as beautiful as you can imagine. She's youthful and radiant and full of energy, full of bliss. And she's wearing colored silken garments and jewelry. She has this 5-pointed crown and there's jewels embedded in that crown. She has jewelry on her wrists and ankles, sparkles, it catches the light. You can also imagine this is Tara is the manifestation of your teacher's mind, appearing in this way for your benefit. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So imagine now Tara sending powerful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow chakra. And imagine this enters your brow and completely fills you. And that all problems and sufferings and heaviness of the body are purified by this light. And all harm that you may have ever done to any living being with this body and all infinite past bodies is also purified, eradicated completely. Not one atom left as we recite the mantra. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha. 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 Now, this time, imagine light coming again, this white light. And your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's, indestructible. Just as it will be when you attain the deity's body, that's Sambhavakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swaha. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. Now this time imagine Tara sending red light from the R at her throat chakra to your throat. And this light purifies all the problems of your speech. So inappropriate speech and useless speech, uncontrolled speech, angry speech, criticism, the inability to express yourself appropriately, and all the harm you've ever done to any living being with speech of this life and infinite past lives. And imagine this is all purified, eradicated by this blissful light. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. 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 Now this light comes again, and imagine that you are totally full of all the blissful, perfect, compassionate wisdom, appropriate speech of Lamatara, such that whatever sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it. All of this is your potential, and really feel this powerful energy. Om Tare Tutare Ture Swam. Om Tare Tutare Ture Svam. 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 Now Lamatara sends powerful beams of blue light the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra. This enters your heart. And imagine all the unhappiness of mind, confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, worry, self-hate, insecurity. All of this is totally purified. And all your delusions, including the root delusion of ego grasping, the cause of all of our own suffering and why we harm others, is totally eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left. Om Tare Tutare Ture Svam. 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 And the blue light comes again. And this time feel full of the blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lamatara, all of which is your potential. Om Tare Tutare Ture Svam. 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 Now imagine 3 lights coming, those same 3 lights coming simultaneously from Lamatara's 3 chakras. And they penetrate your 3 places. And this time feel that even the subtlest stains, the most subtle energy of all delusion are completely eradicated, not one atom left. And feel very blissful as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Svam. 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 And stay in this blissful state for a moment, just concentrating on being one with the energy of Mother Tara. Now visualize or imagine Lamatara's lotus dissolving upwards into her body and the little foot lotus dissolving upwards into her leg. And then she comes to sit above the crown of your head and faces the same way as you. And out of a wish to become oneness with your mind, and remember also this is the mind of your teacher, she dissolves into green light and melts into you through your crown and merges with your body, your speech, and your mind. And you can imagine you're one with the Lamatara's body, speech, and mind, and feel blissful. And think now that I am Tara. I have this energy of Tara in me. I must lead all these people to enlightenment, all my friends, my enemies, and my strangers. So imagine in front your enemies, to the left your friends, and to the right and everywhere else, all the rest of sentient beings, strangers, above, below, left, right, behind, in front. They're pervading all of space. And think they're all the same. They all want happiness. They don't want suffering. And they all possess Buddha nature. So now imagine from your heart, millions and millions of tiny, tiny green taras emanating out. They enter the friends, the enemies, the strangers, and they take away all their suffering and give them everything they need and want and transform them into their own Tara. And really imagine this, really want this as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Svam. 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 And imagine all these transformed taras absorb back into you, enhancing your own Tara nature. Let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive, creative energy we've developed doing this meditation to all those people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings. And thank you so much for hosting, Mary, much appreciated. Lots of love, everybody. Nice to see you there, Hin. And I will see you all, maybe not all, some of you this evening. And give Black Cat a nice little pat for me.